Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Crypto for Starters YouTube channel. We got a lot of stuff to do tonight. So we'll bring Rad in here in just a couple seconds, get right into a few updates that we have, and then we'll try and bring in House of Clownz as quickly as we can, because trust me, there's a lot of stuff that I want to go over with them. It's a great project. Really excited about it. So we'll go ahead and bring in Rad, the clown. Hey, Rad. How are you?
Hi.
Surprise, everybody. Our first surprise.
It's going to be full of surprises. There's always surprises when clowns are in town.
Yep. There's always surprises. I know I was on the show last night, and of course they killed it again. It's a great time.
It was really good. I got surprised yesterday. I was in a space. It was a mega space, actually. So there were like a couple of hundred people at any one time. And of course, constant revolving number of about 200 and something people as people come in and out for hours. And so I was in there, and wouldn't you know, Buddy gets on the microphone and decides he's just going to give stuff away to all the clowns he came to represent in that space. It was like, oh my gosh, wow. We'll talk about what everybody gets a little bit later. Okay. It's connected to
yes, another one of my favorite projects right now, also that Rad has drugged me into, literally kicking and screaming. But we're gonna have them on next week. So look forward to that, because a lot of stuff going on there too, and it's all kind of tying together between tonight and next week, I think. So a lot of stuff going on. I feel like with that and other crypto stuff that we're staying busy. So.
Well, we've gone down this rabbit hole. It might be a kangaroo hole. I'm not exactly sure.
No, with the whole hop swap. Maybe a hippo hole.
Yeah. That whole ecosystem that they have going on between their decks and their tons of different metaverses within metaverses. And
it's funny, probably every 15, 20 minutes throughout the day, I'm like, hey, Rad, what is this? What about this? And then I'm probably annoying the crap out of her, but just so much stuff that I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm, between the Chronos blockchain stuff that's going on over there and doing NFT stuff over on the Ethereum blockchain, I'm like learning all this new stuff. Of course, I was newbie to crypto a year ago, and now I'm a newbie, I feel like, to NFTs and actual utility of NFTs. So I'm starting to learn it all over again.
Right.
So it's a lot, but it's fun. It is a lot of fun. So I'm just going to go through, say hi to everybody real quick. I saw Jay's in here, Tim.
Need to start putting names down, don't I?
Yep.
Giveaways later, because we've got a special way we're going to do some giveaways, but it means I've got to start actually.
We have to do at least one giveaway with this new StreamYard giveaway tool, because
we're going to do that too.
I was watching Waddy's channel the other day, and I'm like, you told me about it, and he used it, and I'm like, I got to use that. That's so much easier than writing everybody's freaking name down.
Yeah, but I got to anyway, because I'm up to something else as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I see something in the background that we won't talk about yet. But Carlos, welcome, Broderson, Kimberly, J Frass. See a lot of familiar names. I see some new names as well. So welcome, everybody. We just have a couple things I think to update on as far as crypto goes. I know it's been kind of a slower week, I think. With the Fed stuff coming out, but so one thing, go ahead.
Tentative about that. People were tentative about what was going to happen with that, I think, and it's and then of course, the market seemed to be having an upswing, and a lot of people said it's a bull trap, and of course, Ethereum started pooping again. So we will see what happens.
Yeah, I think people are just playing it safe and maybe switching to stablecoin right before the Fed news, just in case ETH takes a hit again. 100 basis points is what we're hearing as far as an increase.
Yeah.
So who knows? But the one thing we did want to talk about was we were in a voice chat on Telegram, on the list Telegram today. Was it today? What's today? Sorry.
We're losing track of days.
They're talking about the para list merger. Okay. And the community voted. It is a go. He's talking a couple weeks to complete. He and Lee are going to have to get together and, do all the details and stuff like that. So it is a go. Para and List will merge. Now, the biggest question I think we had was the BSC token. What's going to happen with BSC token, the List token? It's going to stay the same. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to change into Para. Para doesn't have a BSC token. And for that reason, they're not going to do anything with it. It's just going to stay there for now until later on, until things get ironed out and everything settles. And it may never change. It may just stay the same. But I think that's the biggest question is the people that were invested in BSC, what's going to happen. And so
they wanted it to remain the same. And of course, it still will be used, whatever funds and liquidity are in that will be used toward the development of the List project. For anybody who's not familiar, because I know we have a lot of new people with us on the stream tonight, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. We're usually here on Tuesdays, and then sometimes Alex is here on Thursdays. He's going to be here this Thursday. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. Totally lost my train of thought. List token. If you aren't familiar with List token, so basically what they're doing is creating a new aggregator and something to hopefully one day rival CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, because those are really freaking shitty projects who just basically take projects' money and then don't really offer them a lot of service. And, Paratoken had to do a whole relaunch of their entire freaking token because of those guys. So yeah, we're very excited that somebody might potentially outbid. And of course, Cameron is an absolutely awesome programmer. There's no other word but awesome. So yeah, we're glad to have them on board.
Yep.
Hi, everybody.
Just imagine being able to contact Parateam, including Cameron, for problems with the platform instead of nobody. I mean, CoinMarketCap is like pulling teeth just to get anybody to respond or get anything done.
It took weeks. It took 3 weeks to get a response from them as the project. And it's like you pay all this money for them to put you on and list you and all this. I mean, it's thousands of dollars. But once you're there, they don't really care. So, and that was what I said at the time that happened for Para. I was like, somebody's going to come across and make a new system to rival these guys, because you couldn't do any worse. And then sure enough, List started doing it. And there's some other projects who are also aspiring to do that as well. But I think that List definitely has the potential.
Yep. And other projects also merging now with other projects. So, there is like CVC, CoinViewCap, who's trying to do the same thing with another charting platform. Obviously, I've never seen it because it's not out. So I think it's going to be whoever comes out with the newest, best, easiest to use, most friendly, most project-friendly platform that's going to be the next CoinMarketCap. I do truly believe that. List is out. Beta is out, so check it out.
Yeah, they have feedback. So try using it. You can see that, I'm not sure because I've got my screen at a different angle today. But normally you can see a whole bunch of screens in the background, and I run List on those all day watching various charts. But if you're in need of an aggregator, that's a good one to use. And because it's beta, you can give them your feedback. If you like it, tell them what you like. If you have an issue, tell them what the issue is. Make sure you include your operating system, and all that kind of, and your browser and all that kind of good stuff when you send your feedback, so that they can make improvements.
Yep. But it's pretty good. It's a nice looking. It's got everything that you're gonna want on it, just like Dex Tools does or whatever. So so far I like it. I use it. So check it out. Give them some feedback if you guys have any problems. All right, guys. Let's see. We're just waiting on Buddy to pop in.
I see he's in the main chat. We just got to get him backstage. Get him in the green room. Yeah.
Yeah. I see him.
Awesome. Yeah, he has the link to get in. So the big thing that we've been kind of getting into, we came across House of Clownz, and that was through some other people that were in Para that were posting off on Twitter, and kind of got me curious. So we went down that rabbit hole, bought a whole heap of Clownz, And so that's why we're going to have Bodie Marvels. He's going to be here to talk about that project. And then through that, because they are on the Hop Swap Finance was where they did their minting. And then it turns out that those guys have an incredibly big kind of whole umbrella as well, and all these different projects. And one of them that we've fallen down the rabbit hole is the Lazy Horse Race Club, because I was already a Zed Run person, and I know that you didn't even know about the Zed Run, and that's like a whole other. I'm going to get in trouble with your wife, I swear to God, if I keep telling you about these NFT projects. But so I was already into racing horses online, and then this is like a version where like you actually race the horses. So it's a game, whereas the Zed Run, it's all about the breeding and the science, because there's all these variables and you don't necessarily know what they are, and you have to guess what they are. And right, so it took me like 6 months even to figure out how to race these things. So Lazy Horse Race Club, you do actually get, and you can do it on Oculus too, I believe. So you get on the back of the horse and race the horse, and it's a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's the things that they're doing with metaverse and everything is really exciting. Plus, their NFTs are affordable as well. So
yeah, really affordable.
That's the thing about these projects that we're getting into, is they're affordable to get into. You're not looking like a half an ETH per NFT. You know, it's pretty crazy. Some of these projects just to get into, you can maybe get one, maybe two, but we'll get into. Somebody just popped in, so we're gonna get into this. We'll show you guys how affordable these NFTs are. But Buddy's in the house, so we're gonna go ahead and bring him in. Let's get started. I got a lot of stuff.
Buddy's in the house. Send in the
Buddy Marvels.
Hello, friend. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, man, I can't complain. It's been such a blessing these last few weeks, man. I'll tell you, it's been absolutely incredible. Thank you.
Awesome. That's great to hear, man. We are so excited to have you. Brad and I have been talking about Clownz for the last week. Nothing but clowns and horses. And man, it's been a lot of fun. We're excited to have you. There's so much we want to talk about. So we'll just get right into it. I mean, can you just tell us a little bit about how the House of Clownz came about, why Clownz, and, just tell us, kind of how you got started.
Yes, for sure. Thank you. That's a great question. So, how clown? Well, I came into this Web3 space, just like everyone else, it seemed like a great opportunity to, create some financial freedom, to be involved in some really awesome and different projects. And so I, of course, had my own idea for a project, and I spent months and months and months studying, watching YouTube videos, creating art, creating this concept. And quite frankly, it was for this like multi-million-dollar play-to-earn video game that's just truly unrealistic in this space without having the money, right? And so when I came into the space, I quickly realized that it was not going to work, and that, I was going to have to do something very different. And so for myself, I came into this space and I said, I'm going to just start by being the person that I would want to buy my project. I wanted to support projects the way that I would hope that my project would be supported. And I got involved in tons and tons of projects all across the blockchain, different chains and things like that. And people were just getting scammed. I have many rug pulls. I was losing a lot of money. And, so when I had an opportunity to go to Miami, and I met some incredible people down there, and we said, look, let's get to work. And so we just went to it. We started studying every player in the NFT game. We went to New York. We met and shook hands with the people, and we just took notes. We used Orbital to kind of track and to see who they were talking with. We used Excel sheets, pulling in all of their transcripts of all of their tweets, organizing those up, seeing how many responses, and really just kind of finding that there could be some possible flaws, because we're not here to cause any FUD or anything like that. But we've seen some things that just were, kind of turned the light bulb on. And so we launched the Clownz. We wanted to be 100% stealth degen mint. We were tired of, we wanted to show people why, a fancy website and a fancy roadmap doesn't mean anything without the action behind it. So that was a big part of it. And plus, we want to encourage people to be givers. Give and give and give, and the more you will receive. Stop having your hand out and ask how you can, give that hand out, right? Instead of receiving it all the time. How can you help to influence someone else? And so, we know that you are the top 10 people who you spend the most time with. We are building a beautiful, absolutely amazing community. I couldn't be any happier, and just a lot of great things. So yes, thank you, Alex.
Yeah, no problem. I think that's the number one thing in the space right now is people getting scammed or feeling like they're not part of the community because the team's doing whatever they want. I mean, I see you guys on spaces once, twice, more than that a day, and getting out there and making people feel welcome and, coming on, YouTube lives and talking. And, one way that we can give is by affordable prices with these NFTs. I mean, they are super affordable. We can buy multiples and be able to give them away to other people that it can't even afford to buy them at that price. So, and I see you guys giving away NFTs all the time. And just like in this space yesterday, and I think it's just awesome. I feel when you talk, and I feel like you have a caring personality for the community. You guys aren't doing this, for yourselves. I feel like you're doing it for us. And, I think Brad probably agrees with that. It's probably
that's why I got in. I mean, I haven't. I very, very. I touch wood. I shouldn't even say this. I've never been rugged. I've never been rugged on a project because I'm so freaking careful about what I get into. But I just heard Buddy talking in the spaces, and something just clicked in my head. I was like, it sounds like I'm listening to the clown version of Lee Tollison up there. He's our CEO and lead dev with Paratoken. I was like, I haven't heard anybody talk in the space with that much conviction and just being about the community and being about helping people. And, like you're saying, Alex, a lot of people are just like, buy my shit, because what they want their Lambo or whatever. But it was just so much give. And that's why I was like, oh man, I have to get behind this one.
Yeah, yes, and I will tell you, I will say for sure that for us, everything's built. We are very fortunate. We have a very awesome, amazing team that you were talking about being behind us, and so for us, it's like everything that we are doing is truly to make a difference in the world. Right? Like we understand the second and third effects of what we are doing. So, for instance, when we were doing our mint, when we seen that the mint was becoming a burden, that ETH was rising, that we were really getting outside of that price point that we wanted to be in, we decided to take the rest of the mint and try to get them into charity wallets because they're a lot more valuable later than the stress that we're putting on our community now. And that's kind of a thing that we really need to look at in NFT projects as we move forward, is because being sold out doesn't mean anything. For us, we just can't open the technology. We would just let people mint Clownz until whenever, because what we want is first build the community and then educate the community on, the facts of, that if we hold all of the Clownz and the technology comes, then we get to decide what that value is. It's not about the bots. It's not about hype. It's that we have that control. And that's really the power of the project that's missing.
Yeah.
And you guys gave away the first 5,000 were free mint. Is that right? I can't believe we didn't know about it. Alex and I are like, oh my God, how did we miss that? I don't mind buying them.
I think, Buddy, the first thing I want to say, first or second thing I think about every day when I wake up is, how did I miss the 5,000 free mints? I mean, I probably texted Brad 3 or 4 times, like, how did we miss this 5,000 free mints? I can't believe we missed this. But at the same time, it's amazing that you guys did 5,000 free mints. I mean, I don't know. That's amazing. Can you kind of talk about the 5,000 free mints? Why you guys did that?
Well, yes. So it was a part of building the story. You know what I'm saying? Because we believe in a give, ask, give, and so what that it means is that we will give, and then we will ask of our community, and then we will give and then ask. And so really sticking true to that philosophy, right? We gave 5,000, we had a show, and we're like, they're open, go for it. And I mean, it was very top secret, we kept it very chest, and it just got people excited, right? Because we wanted to talk about the hype and the FOMO that people go through because they were experiencing it through this. And so it was very stealth, and for those who took the chance, they got the reward.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I'm still wishing I would have seen it, but I'm glad I'm in the project now, and I think there's big things coming. I'm really excited about it. We do have another.
You can still get a clown if you didn't mint a clown and you're watching the space and you don't have a clown yet. You can go and get them at OpenSea. What do we got in OpenSea right now? I think it's like $10, $12 starting.
10. Yeah. The lowest one right now is. It's weird.
And it's got popcorn. It's got the popcorn.
No, that one's sold.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't eat that. Yeah.
I got a popcorn for Alex's daughter earlier today. She said that she likes popcorn, and I told her that she has to be very careful feeding her clown too much popcorn because he has braces on his teeth.
Yep. It's funny. She's 4, and she asked me this morning, Daddy, when can we buy some more clowns that are in the cart? And I'm like, are you talking about the clown NFTs? And she was like, yeah. When can we buy some more? I want some clown NFTs. And I'm like, well, I guess we can talk about getting some more.
Finally, you spend all your money on horses.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. But Alex, my good buddy FOMO, I think he might be stuck in the back room.
He is. He just popped up. We'll go ahead and bring him on. FOMO, what is happening, my brother?
Well, I was stuck in the green room for a while. I might have, or might not have, maybe partaked in some things. So if it smells a little funny, that's not my fault.
Well, you got all that. You brought all that popcorn. I didn't want to get all over the place, so I kept you back there.
Yeah, it was. I get a little anxiety, and my medical card allows me to relieve my anxiety.
Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Let's see.
Yes, that is my best buddy FOMO. I'm just glad that he wasn't arrested or, turned into goop or anything like that. So, all of that.
I find, buddy, when I don't hang out with you, nothing bad happens.
Well,
so you two have a very love-hate relationship. And so tell us how many people are involved with House of Clowns? We have Buddy, we have FOMO, and you guys are always the faces. And of course, we have all of FOMO's personas, which I think came out during the time that he got lasered by Buddy. And then there's the big boss, but we don't really know, is there a big boss? You want to talk about that?
Well,
yeah, Buddy, you want to talk about that?
Well, I can say that it is FOMO, and then he's also Clown Cruz. Well, not him, but one of his personalities who split away, as well as Mr. J. And then there's myself, Buddy Marbles. And then I've also my horse that I got goop on that I stole. I named him Buddy Marbles. And then I have a zebra that I raced down at the racetrack, and his name is Buddy Marbles as well. But I did just have a newborn born into the stable by old Mary Hoof and Sir Arthur, and they just had a baby, and its name is Baby Marbles. So that's all of us. That's the whole team. Oh, and Big Boss, of course. Not me. I'm not the Big Boss, but Big Boss as well.
So has anybody ever heard the Big Boss talk? FOMO?
Anybody seen Big Boss?
Nope, I never seen him, never heard him, and I never spoke to him. So, well, my conclusion is that Buddy's the big boss. But he says he isn't. But I don't know. But I think he is.
Well, actually, I'm on the phone with him right now. Hey, Big Boss. Yeah, they don't believe that you exist. Yeah, I'll let him know. Okay, yep. Mm-hmm. All right, bye now. Yeah, that was the Big Boss. He said to let you guys know that he does, in fact, exist.
He couldn't do speakerphone today?
Yeah, can we talk to him?
Well, you could, but unfortunately, he is actually doing some business right now. There's a big shortage in bearded ladies. I don't know if you know this or not, but there's actually a big shortage in the bearded ladies. And so he's been working very closely with some staffing agencies to get more bearded ladies. So
I heard
he's
San Francisco. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I said you can get them in San Francisco, but I'm probably going to get Alex canceled now.
Oh, thanks.
No canceling. That was just allegedly. That wasn't for
Allegedly.
certain.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We're not sure. We're not sure.
But you know, Alex, the thing about the Clownz is this, right? Is that we want every person to have an opportunity to have a clown. Right. If you can have more, then that's great. And there's benefits for that. Our real estate, our 1,000 rooms are getting ready to come out very soon. We'll be talking about that. We are planning that right now and how we want to roll that out exactly. The top 100 will be rewarded. Then from 101 to 200, they will be rewarded. And it will just be, there will be some very different opportunities for those people. And so that's kind of our reward to those big holders. But it only takes one clown to be a clown. And so we just want people to have that opportunity. If you have a couple of bucks and you can pick up an extra one, then do so. The floor doesn't really matter. What?
Right. Buddy.
Yeah,
I think it's important to
can you
tell
hear
them.
me? Fobo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
because
I
you
can.
interrupted me, so I
I
wasn't
think-
sure if you could hear me exactly.
I think, well, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to add to what you were saying before you continued, because I think that it doesn't matter if you own one clown or 100 clown, we view you the same.
Oh, yes, that is very important. That is very important. Thank you for that, FOMO, for sure. That is a great point to add into that because everybody's getting treated equally, no matter where you come from, no matter who you are, your race, your background, where you live in the world, how much money you have, because every person on this planet has a gift and ability that was given to them, and they owe it not only to themselves, but to their family to be the best that they can in the thing that makes them truly happy.
Definitely. Man, I love that.
Someone has something that makes him truly happy, but he can't do it right now. He has to do it later.
But Alex, I know that we were getting everything ready for this stream. You had
Yes.
the videos there of the
Yes.
haunted house.
Perfect.
I want to talk about this haunted house because it's not even a house. It's mentioned now.
Yes. So it's a perfect segue into pretty much the next topic we want to talk about is the haunted house. So the haunted house. Okay. So we're just going to pop this and we're going to play this.
Some get down music right there.
It's amazing. My daughter watched this 4 times earlier.
I like the wallpaper.
West Coast.
West Coast in the house. It's because of this guy that I got into Clownz.
That is beautiful. Good, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us. We had just gotten to haunted house, so we're going to start talking about that. And
Hi, Mr. West Coast.
What's up, FOMO?
I wish I had emojis. I'd send a peace sign, but I don't have emojis in this one.
There you go.
So, buddy, haunted house. Do you have? You said soon, right? So, you guys don't have a date yet as far as releasing haunted houses. There's going to be 1,000 rooms, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So, in the whitelist, is there going to be a sign up for the whitelist for the rooms?
It's top 100.
Yes. So that's top 100 holders.
Okay. And then, is each holder going to be able to buy more than one room?
Well, this is J-Ron speaking, but I will say that
J-Ron speaking.
Yes,
J-Ron
this is J-Ron speaking.
This is J-Ron speaking.
This was J-Ron speaking.
Okay, so real quick, we have a surprise for you, buddy. We have Waddy here.
Oh my goodness, that's my good buddy down there. What's up, buddy Waddy?
What's going on, buddy? How are you? Hello, FOMO West Coast, Rad, Alex. How are you?
Doing
What
great.
a bunch
Waddy, how
of
are you?
clowns all together. All these clowns together. I love it.
What up, Waddy?
We are one happy clown family, everyone.
Well, let me tell you this about the haunted house here exactly. So I want you to think about it like this, right? I want everyone to close your eyes and imagine a big top circus tent, right? And then you're walking, and you can walk in there, and when you walk out, you see this big haunted mansion, and you can just walk right on in, and you go on in, and you can hang out and talk in the lobby. And when you're ready to go to your room, you just head over to the elevator, you punch in your room number, and then boom, you're there. And all of your friends who have your code can join you. And it's a very intimate and private party in there. But you can have the same thing going on in there that's going on down at the tent. It's just you and your friends, spatial audio, hanging out, talking, playing some games, upgrades later. That's kind of what I want you to imagine.
That sounds awesome. So I'm gonna have to definitely get in on this for sure. I know Rad and I've talked about this morning about doing that. So man, I'm looking forward to this. If you guys haven't seen anything about the haunted house, check it out on their Twitter so you can see more about it. The prices are here, so check it out.
And then there's the big top as well, right?
The big top, right?
Video big top too, and the stage. Oh, it just keeps going. There's always more.
Stage. You guys haven't seen the stage yet. You got the stage for the House of Clowns as well. I mean, guys, this stuff's awesome.
And yes, and so on that stage there, we'll have we'll be holding music festivals and things like that in the future. So your clown is your ticket to get there, and so you'll be able to hang out there. You can go inside the tent. You can go to your private suite, enjoy the show. And so it's all about creating this value ladder. And Alex, I hate talking about the tech. I mean, this is the nerd stuff. That's just stuff that we're building in the back right there. Really, I can't tell you how incredible this community is. It's not my community. It's all of our community at the House of Clowns because we have incredible artists and we have incredible creators and, we have incredible women leaders and incredible men leaders. I mean, it is amazing. I mean, we have my good buddy West Coast here. And, I would be amiss if I didn't just say, how happy I am about the Bing and Bong show. It's an adult friendly show. It's a very safe place for those who partake in THC products. And so it allows for education, for them to have a place to be able to talk without judgment while they do adult things. And so we've set them up with a skybox for them to be able to have that. We think that that's very important. We also must talk about our good buddy Zebo, who's, we're working on creating a children's educational platform for getting them into Web3. He's going to have a skybox for that. He's also helping us build a lot of tech for the Lazy Horse race club that we have going on. We have an incredible Twitch partnership with our good buddy 64, who's helping us to be able to create an esports league for all of our ponies and that stuff there. Our good buddy Waddy, I mean, absolutely incredible superhero in our community here. I can't applaud this guy enough. We actually, as a community, by way of Rad and West Coast, we raised 100 clowns that we donated to Waddy, which is 1% of our collection. And we just turned that over to him on Sunday. He is in control of his insane asylum or whatever it is that he has going on in that wallet. I mean, there's popcorn in there. It's a mess. There's all kinds of things going on there. The background's just recently changed. So that's been a big problem for us. But yes, I mean, all of this, the metaverse and all of that stuff, like that's going to come. Like regardless, if you hold a clown, if you don't hold a clown, if you get in the community, like we're going to be hanging out there. And so, you know what I mean? Like clowns really try to do business with other clowns. We really want you to start by enjoying our foundation, which is our community. We're all about giving, we're about uplifting, and just ensuring that every person has a voice.
So one of the things that I really love about the clown community, I know that when I first started listening in the spaces, I was picking up little hints along the way of what the various traits of the clowns would be. And things like the jesters' hats could be entertainment managers. And there are clowns that have headphones, and they would be talent scouts who could go out and find people to perform in the big top. But one of the things that I really love is that because you're so community oriented, you've kind of left a lot of the attributes up to the community to decide what they are, which is a segue into what West Coast is doing, because with the Bing and Bong show being a cannabis related show, then suddenly the community started saying, well, we've got these clowns that have got greenbacks, which I'm sure Alex can find one there he can scroll to. But so now all the people that are involved with that show, they're getting these greenback clowns. So I love that there's already some ideas happening, but then the community is also taking ideas and running with it, and you guys are like just letting them do it, and I love that.
Yes.
And if I can take a second, I can take a second. Sorry, buddy, but just to tell you that the community genuinely got behind that as well. Myself, me, Mike, and Hecka B, you have the first sponsored in-house clown community-driven show. And it went for 7 hours. It should have only gone for 2 or 3, but it went for 7 because people wanted to continue to go. So that being said, the artist on there was Jeb Deasy, and he is a community clown as well. So our music, our host, our 2 co-hosts, our sponsor were all community. And then all the community showed up. So when we talk about providing community, we mean community. And it's a beautiful thing. So I just want to applaud that, buddy.
Oh, thank you so much, West Coast. And let me kind of give you kind of some of the ideology behind that, if I may. Because the thing is that we want the clowns to represent, to be able to represent the holder, right? So when you put that up, we want these things to point out, right? So if you have a green suit on, you're in the United Nation of Clowns. And so other clowns from all over the world, who might speak other languages or that stuff, they might see that green suit and say, hey, just to spark that conversation, or hey, I see that greenback. Or on the other side, if I'm hosting a space and I need it to be very G-rated and I see them come up with a greenback, then I can preface that statement, that communication to that person in a way that's non-judgmental, that's not, belittling or berating of him. And so it just allows for us to have another level of communication. And with the jester hats and that stuff there, this is the community's. It doesn't belong to us. Yes, we own the tech, and the land is all ours. Like, we completely own our metaverse. It's all built AWS. And so, the only people that can pull the plug is us. We're not relying on Minecraft or, Decentraland or those other platforms. It's all ours. But we want our community to know that the entertainment, the things that are going on, everything that's happening is at their will, the things that they want, because they've paid for it, and so they should be able to fill it in.
Yeah, I like the idea. And one of my friends actually grabbed a set of wings. The clowns might have been a little scary at first, but then he found one with a friendly face that had wings. And I said, well, I think you're going to like that one because there's like these, I believe it's is it 500 guys, the NFTs that are set aside for charity auction? I know there's a lot. And there was some talk about maybe the wings, people that have the wings clowns might be able to get behind organizing the charities and all those kind of things. So I think that's very exciting too.
Yes. We those are our guardian angels among the clowns, and so they help with deciding charities, like how we use those clowns. I mean, I will tell you that our main goal, right, is that in a year's time, if we can follow, some of the monkeys and what they did in that time, and with the tech and what we're building, it's a very different time. But let's just say we were able to get up to 50 ETH, right? Just hypothetically, not financial advice by no means, just numbers. We want to be giving out clowns that are changing people's lives. We want to be able to hand them a clown and say, this is for you to sell. There are people that want this, and you sell this and you change your life, And then when you have done so well and you have secured your family and your necessities, we are going to introduce you to the world of crypto. But take this and take care of your family first. You know, we have clowns that have 10x, 15x, 20x on their clowns, and they come and they say, like, buddy, I feel so bad because I need to pay my light bill and I've got to sell my clowns. And we're like, sell them. You have to pay your light bill because your family has to have that. You'll get clowns again. Things will come back, but you have to take care of your necessities. And if you can do that with these clowns, then by all means do that.
And buddy, to touch a point, Alex, with these wings, myself and he talked about another clown named Zebo, and Zebo's this just generous, giving, educational NFT guy, right? So, but there was a young lady getting cyber bullied on a project she was working on. I don't know if you guys touched upon that already, but we're going to put these angel clowns with wings when she does her AMAs on Twitter Spaces. So she's provided with like security, if you will, like guardians, safe guardians to protect her. And if any bullying is going on, that those people will be moved out of that room. But these angels are there to make her feel safe as well. So Zebo, I give you a lot of credit, man. It just he's a very giving guy and a very loving clown and a very educational guy. So we're going to take this young lady, 17 years old, and we're going to elevate her and lift her up and give her a platform and make sure that her voice is heard and her art is seen, and we sell it out. So yeah, cheers to Zebo.
Yeah, Zebo is good people for sure.
He really is.
So that'll kind of lead us right into traits. I know there's a lot of traits. So if you guys want to, I don't know who wants to run through them, but you guys want to run through them, and I'll kind of go, kind of show up with them as you go through them and kind of let people know what they look like. What, as far as the clothing goes and all that stuff. I mean, what are the plans for all that?
FOMO, do you want to go through everyone? He's probably got popcorn in his ears. FOMO.
So I think that some of them don't have assigned attributes yet. I think that's going to be for the community to come up with. But there are some that do. So like the headphones, hoodies with headphones. See if you can find. We should just open my wallet. I got one of every. I got one of every trait because I didn't know what they're all going to be yet. So I got one of everything.
I understand that the one with the wings, they're guardians. I understand that the one with a crown or a robe, they're royalty. I understand that there's also the biker gangs.
Oh yeah, we'll get into those ones in a minute. The guys will.
Those I am kind of curious. The one with the headset and the hoodies. I don't know.
So you guys want to go? Go ahead, buddy.
Yep. So that was great. That's amazing. I love the fact that the community knows exactly what's going on. Thank you all for that. That is amazing, and it makes my heart smile.
I have a whole list written somewhere. Every time I hear one in a space, open the traits document. Type that one in so I don't forget.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so the headphones there. Yeah, so that is. So if you have headphones and you are a talent scout. If you find someone in the Web3 space that is musically inclined and they're doing their thing, then you can come straight to us and we're going to check out their music. We're going to, we're going to listen to what they have going on and get them up for votes. So those are our talent scouts, and they can go out and find people. Or if you're a musician and you want your music to be heard, you pick that up, you come to us and we're loving it. You know how that goes. And you will notice that the popcorn back there, that is quite a mess. Man.
My wallet is filled with.
So there was, I know that's one of the questions we had for you. One of the questions we had for you. Is the popcorn going to stay there, or do we have to clean that popcorn out of the back of those clowns? Because it's a mess.
It is quite a mess. And... I will tell you that I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I just
come on, buddy. I got 20 good-looking clowns, and now I got popcorn all over them. I need to know what's going on.
Alex's 4-year-old is voting for the popcorn to stay. She said that she wanted the clown that I got for her because it had popcorn. I was like, I don't know if it's going to last. We might have to clean that popcorn up.
Yeah, and I will tell you, so every one of those, every single one of the backgrounds, if you scroll back down just a little bit there, so if it is the city or the hearts with the clubs, the city background, the wall, those are all infected with popcorn. And so we know there's about 3,300 of them available. And so, these monkeys, I'll tell you, like, they have caused quite a problem with the popcorn. And, so who knows? We'll just have to see.
Well, we'll be looking forward to you cleaning up all of our popcorn mess.
Yes. I'm going to get FOMO right on it. I know it's definitely his fault.
All of his brooms are broken, all 29 of them, and we have to at least get him a broom. And while we're talking about things that we need to get him, can we get him a corn dog or something? Because I think he's hungry.
Oh yes, listen. Because he overheard a conversation, right? I was talking to the big boss and he was eavesdropping, trying to figure out if it was just me pretending to be on the phone, which wouldn't that be ridiculous? I was literally just telling Buddy Marbles, my pony Buddy Marbles, while I was riding my zebra Buddy Marbles, I was telling him, I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if I was on the phone pretending to talk to myself? You know what I'm saying? And so he's listening and he hears steaks and he's like, oh, we're having steaks. And I was like, no, FOMO, it's ribs. Steaks is completely different. So that's the only reason he keeps whining about this doggone popcorn.
You guys and this popcorn, I'll tell you what.
And we have been hearing a little bit about monkeys lately.
Oh, yes.
Tell us about monkeys. I keep hearing monkeys.
Yes.
Well, needs a monkey.
They don't have monkeypox today.
Every clown definitely needs a monkey, because they're great companions. Like, they make you feel comfortable. You won't be lonely. And so, I did ask the big boss if we could get some shipments of monkeys in, at least one for every clown. And so we're just waiting to see back from the old monkey factory.
Well, we're going to need brooms and shovels because as somebody who's lived with somebody who had a pet monkey, I can tell you, those guys make a bad mess unless you train them to wear a diaper.
Well, that's going to be at the discretion of the clown because, we're non-judgmental clowns. And so, some people might be against diapering monkeys. And so we don't want to have to say either way. We just do ask that if your monkey does doo-doo around the tent, please clean it up.
Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. Monkeys, doo-doo, popcorn. How much more of a mess are you guys going to make for us? That's my question.
Well, I don't know what happened there. They were trying to boot me. So I will just say this, Alex, that you're going to have to stick around. There's so much to come. I will tell you right now, in the lazy world currently, we have the racing ponies. There are also these bowling bulldogs, and so they are very centered around mental health, and you'll be able to go there and bowl. There's also these gophers that are just pesky. They got an 18-hole golf course over there, and they're just putting holes all over the green. It's a complete mess, but we do have the gophers. The HopSwap.finance, they have the ruse, and I will tell you, these ruse are crazy. Like, they have boxing gloves, they be wearing headgear. They're constantly fighting each other. I would definitely, if you're going to mess with those ruse, it might be a fitness thing. You know what I'm saying? And be prepared to just work out having to fight other ruse. You know what I'm saying? And so, word is that I've seen the game warden around the old pond down there. I think that he might be looking for fishing licenses and such. So, there's a lot, just a lot, Alex, really.
Oh, there is a lot. So real quick, Dean, I want to go to you for a minute. Can you kind of tell us maybe a little bit about yourself and how you got into this project?
I think he's frozen. Is he frozen?
Wait, was that for me?
West Coast, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Sorry, I thought you were talking to Waddy.
Oh no, sorry. No, I was just curious.
No, totally cool.
Okay,
Yeah. I just to answer your question, Alex. It was XRP on Twitter. I've known the guy for a while. He's in the para community, and really great guy. And he's just like, West Coast, I need you to come check this out with me. It was like the second day. It was like July 2nd. I saw my first transaction of getting a clown, and he gifted me one. And it was actually kind of like the one with the hat there with the glasses, but it was a short hair. And it was a varsity jacket, and I said, "Okay, this is cool. I can work with this." And then it was a Veterans Day not Veterans Day, but they were giving away to veterans one each. So I got another clown, and then I was just like, "Wow, what's this all about?" And then I heard FOMO and Buddy do their spiel, right? And so at that point, man, I was pretty much hooked. It was like the message for me was stronger. I'm very much of a believer of that kind of generous giving kind of thing, and just totally applauded what they were doing, on blind faith kind of a judgment, So I got involved, and I've been, part of the community as far as coming up with ideas for shows, working with Zebo, working alongside Buddy and FOMO and Brad, and Waddy came on board. So for me, I was always looking at giving back, and I do that with 2-Bit as well. But Waddy really kind of struck out to me as a no BS kind of guy on YouTube, and I didn't think he was getting enough credit. So I approached Buddy if we could kind of do something for Wad, and then the whole community came together, like Buddy was saying. And that just proved to me that the love and the community that the Clownz have for one another and their people was basically the right community for me, because the heart's at the matter, and the heart's at where the heart lies. And I believe in the community. So that's pretty much why they got me. And I'm very proud to be part of this community.
That's awesome. Of course, Rad and I are part of the para community, and that's how we feel over there. And I told Rad this morning, when I hear you guys talk about this project, it makes me feel like, when Lee and the team talk about para, it's a community, and giving back, veterans, looking out for the people that are supporting the project. And when I got into the Clownz project, and that's all I hear is, Buddy talking about community, giving and asking, and that's exactly what we're about. And bringing more communities together that are willing to give and focus on the community, because without the community, what is the project, right?
One hundo. And I'm a big para head too. I love Lee. I knew Rad from para as well. And I just tell you straight up, I'm the logo with Para D's nuts.
Yes.
I came into the room one day and I said, knock, knock. And I go, who's there? Lee said, who's there? And I go, Para. He goes, Para who? Para D's nuts. And he lost it and he loved it. But you know what? That community to me is special.
It's been
that community is just special to me. So when we come together, bigger things happen. And I think Buddy's got a great message. We're on 2-Bit's channel, and he's invested in over 10 other projects as far as buying those communities NFTs. So when he says something, he does it. So just proud to be a part of that. And football bet. Yep, I did give you your first greenback. I gave a lot of those. Love you guys too. Love you, football.
No, that's like I was saying earlier, that's when the same thing for me. When I heard Buddy talking in Spaces, I was just like, it sounded like Lee was talking, and I was just like, okay, I'm hearing a lot of the same stuff. This is something that I can really get behind. And it wasn't apparent to me at first, but it has been brought to my attention after listening to Spaces that Buddy is also a veteran. Can we ask you a little bit about that? I do believe that you are a combat veteran.
Oh, yes, that is correct. I was a combat veteran in my past life.
In a past life, yeah. So, one of the reasons that we got all of these wonderful guys up here right now, because we did this big love bomb on Waddy. So we thought that we're going to turn the tables on you tonight, and we're going to send you a couple of million para, and we're going to send you an NFT. The NFTs are used as multipliers for when staking opens. It will give you 5% extra effect on your tokens, and that's a special thank you to you as a veteran, and because you're always giving to everybody, and it's about time that you got a little something back. So
yay!
Yay.
We wanted to turn the tables on you tonight.
Well,
Yeah.
that's quite impressive. That is great. Now I know how you felt, Waddy. That is quite surprising when the tables turn like that. That happens very quickly. I am very humbled and thank you all for that. It's I will tell you that I spent 28 months at war, and during that time, we used guns and bullets and bombs to try to make a difference. But I will tell you that it is a lot easier and a lot more effective to use love. And together, with love, we will change the world. And what you guys did there, that was love, and I appreciate it. Thank you all so much.
And
It's our pleasure.
I just want to say, I know you gave me 100 clowns, which I really appreciate it. And you talked to me about give. And pretty much, I wanted to give you 2 clowns, but one of them is specifically calls my attention because I feel like it represents you. It has the angel wings, which is you being a guardian angel to the whole community. It has the tie, with the green suit, which shows how well you carry yourself. And it has a gold face, but I'm guessing his whole body's full of gold. So I will assume that it is
Art is gold.
A heart of gold. Exactly. So that is my gift to you, my friend, because you are doing great things, man, and we love you and we appreciate you. And unfortunately, I cannot stay any longer because I have a AMA in 2 minutes. But
Go, Waddy, go.
Get going, Waddy.
Thanks, Waddy. We really appreciate you coming on.
Hey, thank you, brother. I love you too, Waddy, man. Thank you.
likewise, brother.
Love you, Waddy.
Make sure you send me your ETH address and I will send it to you. If you want to show it off later on, that's totally up to you. All right? Take care.
Bye, Waddy.
Bye, Waddy. Thank you.
It goes around, it comes around. So while we're talking about everybody giving things away, how about we give away some clowns?
How many? Yeah, what do you want to do? How many you want to give away?
Well, I got this pile of balloons over here, and these don't just look good. We actually have numbers inside the balloons. And while everybody has been entering the chat, I have been putting everybody's name onto a list here. Maybe I should send the list over to Alex and he could bring it up on the screen really fast so we can make sure we got everybody's names in there. What do you think?
Yep. Send it over.
Okay, I'm going to telegram it too. It's going to be the fastest way to send it. That's what I got so far.
In red, what I will do is I will match your giveaway to you and Alex. So however many you give away, I will send that many to you, and I will send that many to Alex as well.
You don't have to have so many. Like 60 clowns.
I'm telling you.
They just keep giving all these clowns.
Too generous.
So I'm just going to wait for Alex or something and put it on your screen. We'll make sure that we got everybody. That's why you keep hearing me clicking away. I was trying to add everybody as they came in the room. And I think I've got 33. Oh, there's an auspicious number. 33. That's a power number. But yeah, I think I got everybody. Because everybody has like special pickers, and I did want to put everybody's name on a wheel and have my daughter throw knives as I was spinning around attached to the wheel. But then my husband said we couldn't because I might hit the wall.
Who cares about the wall? Let's do it.
Man, I think OSHA might not approve of that either.
Yes, and I do not have that kind of liability insurance. I don't know if we would be found liable for that or not. Inciting clown riotry.
So we have balloons instead, but that's okay.
And just for all of the viewers out there, if you please definitely hit the thumbs up, make sure you click the subscribe, click the bell, because the bell will help you win, I believe. I don't know if that's exactly true. I heard that's an old urban legend. You click the bell.
The bell can help you win. Yeah. And also, Alex just got monetized. So if anybody feels like throwing up a super chat, even if it's just for $1 or $2, we actually just use all the funds that come into, because we give away every week. We do all these giveaways and the gas adds up. So if anybody wants to super chat, please, by all means, feel free.
Yep. Like I said before, I take my super chats and we'll, whether it's buy Clownz or something to give those away, or, buy Para, give that away. We do a lot of giveaways pretty much every stream we do. So, any super chats we get, we'll put those towards that. So yeah.
Congrats on getting monetized, by the way.
Thank you. It's the funny thing is about YouTube is people think it's easy, and it's really not. It's actually a lot of work. So I applaud Waddy for what he's doing, and as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go over there and watch him and support him.
Absolutely. Let's do some giveaways so we can go over there, because we need to get Waddy monetized. That's one of the big things we're trying to do.
Real quick.
I added Darren Shembry because I didn't see him there. He's now added.
Buddy, one of our Para community members is going to donate his OG NFT to you.
Oh,
you can't buy them.
Dude.
You can't buy those.
Go, baby.
Ever. You can't ever buy those.
I might as well throw a gangster gorilla in there for you too. It's time to keep giving to the big man. So I need a Solana address for you there, Chief.
All right, awesome.
Oh,
so everybody's name is on there, and like I said, I did add Darren Shembry, so everybody's on there, I do believe. So do you want to put me on that? Do you want to put me on big screen, and so I'm going to get Buddy here to help me select some of these balloons. Pop up.
Yep. There you go. God. Sorry.
All right, let's go. It's balloon time. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I have poodles and I have worms, or maybe they're snakes. I'm not sure. These are highly.
I am terrified of snakes.
We'll do snakes. Snakes.
It's a snake.
Okay. Pick a color.
My favorite color, pink.
Pink, a pink snake. All right, I got a couple of pink snakes. Do we want the big one or the little one? One's a little shorter.
The short one.
Short one. All right, here we go.
Really?
Really?
This is so creative.
I know, my poor husband is asleep right now.
Brad, is that a filter or is that makeup?
37. Did you say 37? We don't have 37.
I didn't know how many people were going to be in the stream, so I made 40 something. Pick another one.
Let's go with the blue poodle.
Poodle.
Poodle gets it.
No balloon dogs were hurt in the making of this video either, ladies and gentlemen. These are professionally trained balloons, so not to worry. None of them were hurt. And also, Rad, you are making my mother crack up. Like, my mom's here with me, and she is just dying. You're great. Hired.
What do we got? 16. We have a 16. Axelindo, you in the chat?
Congratulations.
And let's go with White Snake. Isn't that a band? Mom,
back in the 80s.
Yes.
David Coverdale was the lead singer.
All of them. Pop them all.
All of them. Pop them all.
Woo.
Do not cut your finger. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not do this at home. This is a professionally trained clown. Not to worry. All of these stunts are done by professionals.
Brad, you're killing it, literally.
Come on.
The suspense is killing me.
I don't know why she's muted. Brad, you're muted.
Number 6.
Turn your mic on.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Carlos.
Yay.
Carlos Xavier.
All right, and then this one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It was really hard to put these in here.
It looks like it.
28.
28 is Q. Q Crypto. Congratulations, Q.
Congrats, Q.
He'll have to get one with wings because he's scared of the scary ones.
Congratulations, Q.
29.
29. We got
And then
Mike
there's another
Gibson.
Another
Okay, so
one
that's
popped-
4.
Congratulations, Mr. Gibson.
Oh, there it is. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun.
17. No, 13.
13.
13.
Oh, Zebo. Zebo.
Zebo.
Zebo!
Hey.
Congratulations, everybody. FOMO's back.
Sorry, I don't do well with these things. I get lost in here, and then I can't find my way back.
Well,
No
I
problem.
see you found your way back. So welcome
no
back.
Funny thing I heard when I was stuck in the green room, buddy blaming me again for the monkeys.
I didn't blame you.
I heard you.
No, that wasn't me. I was saying that FOMO had nothing to do with it. You probably
You lie
heard
a lot.
FOMO did it, but that wasn't it. It was FOMO did not do it. It's a little bit different back there in the green room, the way the sound is set up.
All right. Brad, did we do all the giveaways?
Do we want to give away some more? I mean, we can do more.
Well, how many balloons do you have?
40 something?
You got plenty then.
Well, listen, I have 10 clowns, Rad, that I can send you for the giveaways. So I just bundle them up, 10 of them, and just shoot them right to you. And then you can pick through them.
Is my back? Is my he should pick a color.
Yeah.
FOMO's colorblind.
More lies. Why do you lie so much?
I could have swore you said you were colorblind because when you were driving the clown car, you went through all the red lights. And I said, FOMO, that light was red. And you were like, I didn't see red. So I just thought you were colorblind.
I guess we're doing, so we've done 5. So FOMO, pick a color. Just guess.
Purple.
Purple.
Oh, you know, these balloons, they're kind of shitty ones because I got them at Party City and they're not Qualitex, and I usually use Qualitex, but they don't actually have any Q42s down there. So I had to get these ones, and then I have purple.
Yeah, he's colorblind.
Green. Yeah, if he's colorblind, green looks like purple anyway. Okay, are we doing a sausage worm snake or are we doing a poodle?
Poodle.
Poodle.
Poodle. All right.
FOMO, that's a purple poodle, if you can't tell.
I can see it. It's green, you bozo.
All right.
Just for the chat,
darn.
we're not making fun of
39
nobody that
is
is
too high.
colorblind.
It's
Yep,
too high.
gotta do another one.
We got to pick another one. So how about we'll do the other green one? Where to put it?
Leave it to FOMO.
That one doesn't sound like there's anything in there.
Ooh, we like the green ones.
All right. How about this? This is a snake. A sneaky snake. That one doesn't sound like there's one in there either. Somebody blowing up balloons and not putting these in here. My
Brad's
daughter was
cheating.
helping me. No, my daughter was helping me blow up balloons. Oh, it's in the tail. Hold on. I feel it. It's in the tail.
That is so creative. Red, I will say your daughter is such a creative, putting that thing in the tail. Good for her.
Yeah, she's trying to confuse me. I don't know if I can even get this one out. This one is really exciting because I don't know how I'm going to get it out of there. I know, right? Hey, at least adding to your viewer hours. Okay, this is number Legs 11.
11 crypto piece.
It's supposed to be priest. It's a typo.
You and your spelling.
Dude, I know. You have to, Okay, what color?
West Coast, you pick.
Let's do yellow.
Dog or sausage?
Dog or sausage.
How about blue?
Maybe it's a sausage dog. I got a yellow.
Hot dog.
To the poodle. Hot dog.
All right. You guys have got it in for these dogs, huh?
Poodle hot dog.
I think it's in the nose. I mean, they some of them it's in the nose, and some it's in the tail, and some it's in the ears, and I don't know where. Ah! Where'd that go? Oh,
if we could have 30 seconds of silence for all of the balloon dogs that we have lost this day. Thank you.
19 is Betty Blockchain.
Betty Blockchain.
Yay, Betty
Yay,
Blockchain.
Betty's a great member of the community.
How many?
Helps.
Betty's the best.
We have 7, so we need 3 more.
3 more. All right, I'm gonna pick 3 random ones. Poodle and sausage and this one's a giraffe because it's orange and its neck is longer. You see? All right.
You know that I wanted to get a baby giraffe, but they're $60,000.
Buddy, if you get a giraffe, what are you gonna name it?
What are you gonna do? You gonna eat it? You probably eat it, you bozo.
No. His name would be.
You know you're not tall enough. We know you're not tall enough to climb on that thing and ride it.
Listen to him. He wants to eat everything. Fomo is starving. He's talking about eating giraffes. He's really hungry, and we need to feed him. Number 7, Broderson. He's all the way in Uruguay. Broderson is all the way from Uruguay, everybody.
Oh, we're going coast to coast. I'm gonna have to send him a green suit, a United Nation of Clowns.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he actually had the fortune of winning something here a couple of weeks ago, and I found out he was in Uruguay. Oh.
Brad, is that makeup or is that a filter on your screen?
No, this is what I look like in real life.
No, is it real makeup though, or
everything else?
No, that's her real face. What do you mean?
Everything else is a filter.
West Coast. I thought we did better than that. Remember, we don't do that. You just say, "Oh, nice makeup."
3 football bat. Football bat. My good buddy.
Football bat.
Last but not least, ready?
Yep.
Oh, God, I hate that sound. All right. Of course, the one night of the week that my husband comes home and decides to fall asleep as soon as he gets in the door is the day that I decide I'm going to be popping balloons in the bedroom. 33. Shaman says. Congratulations.
Shaman.
Oh, God. You too, West Coast. All right. Well, congratulations.
That was amazing. That was so fun, Rad. Rad, you are such a creative, and that's what makes you such an important member of our Web3 family.
I just like to have fun.
It's definitely the most fun giveaway we've ever had, for sure. All right. So, we talked about that. So I want to talk about traits for a second before we go. So these studded jackets, those are going to be, you're going to be able to create clubs, right?
Motorcycle club. Yeah.
Okay, so great clubs on the studded jackets, right? Now the turtlenecks. What are the turtlenecks?
Oh, those are
IT.
Steve Jobs.
And also in the Actors Guild, it's a 2-part. You can be either or.
Twofer. That's a twofer right there.
Nice. That's a good one then. What about the varsity jackets?
This is J-Run speaking.
Well, we did it. We were thinking about maybe the jocks, but then, well, I think that right now they can join gangs if they want. They can join the motorcycle gangs or the chain gangs.
Okay.
I thought that was maybe like maybe they could be like jockeys as well.
Well, they might be they might be able to play on our horse racing team because we do have a very special thing going on because my buddy 64 was saying that if we have a Clownz team and we put it into this season that's coming up, this whole esports, that we can really make some cheddar.
Yeah, for sure.
She's
all right, so what, Ren?
I didn't say that.
You gotta say it again now.
I said
you'll have to go.
Party.
You'll have to go back and watch the stream. If you're only here, go back and watch it from the beginning if you want to know what cheese does to red. That's the mysteries of Alex's show here.
Oh man. All right. So before we go, buddy, do you want to kind of talk about your future vision for the Clownz?
Yes, most definitely. Let me first start by saying, I want to let everyone know who I am right now. I am everyone, and I am every community member, every person that holds a clown. I am a representation of the values and the things that our community stands for. We are a group of degens. And we do curse a little sometimes. We do our best. I think FOMO hasn't cussed one time. I was very proud of him on the show. We do slip up from time to time, but the biggest thing about it is that we're good people. And our voices might be scary, and our pictures might look a little scary. But if you listen to our words and you don't judge a book by its cover, well, you might find opportunity in a new world out there of people who are absolutely incredible. We encourage people to let their hair down, be yourself, clown around, because being all proper all the time is just horrible. As adults, we have stopped dreaming. That is why every night when I go to bed, I only watch cartoons, because I never want to lose the ability of dreaming. That's why our youth is so important in everything that we are doing with Zebo's program and with the projects that other people are running. We have to build a world that is going to be incredible, that's all inclusive, that's built on giving and love. The last thing I will say is this, Alex. I was just telling my good buddy FOMO the other day, I said, FOMO, I said, this is the greatest moment in our lives. And he was like, you sound like a bozo. What about when you got married or when your kids were born? And I said, yes, I understand that. Hear me out. I said, this is the greatest moment in our lives because when I got married and when I had my children, I was bound to the left and right parameters for which the world had given me. But now I have the ability to build the world moving forward how I want them to live. We have the ability to uplift the marginalized people of this planet. We have the ability to increase people's revenues that they make. We have an ability to change the lives of the people to the left and the right, or well, for you guys there on YouTube, above and below. Every person has an ability right now to change their situation. And you either you will take that chance or you will miss out from fear. The choice is yours. And I hope that in the Clownz that you can find a place there for $10 and take a chance. Open up and see what happens. Thank you.
Well, thank you, buddy, for coming on tonight. I think this is probably one of the most perfect projects for somebody to get into. Community-based, it's affordable. Big things coming. I think we're all really excited about what's coming. There's so many unknowns.
It's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. I mean, God, every space you guys hold is just a lot of fun. So it really brings the community together. And so I think, to say from everybody, we thank you for doing this. All the work you guys put in. It's, a lot of work. So we thank you for everything that you guys are doing.
Yeah. Thanks to me for coming on.
Oh, and I must say one last thing. We want everyone to know that FOMO Bozo is my best buddy. Like in real life, that's my best friend. I talk to him many hours in the day. And so all of our heckling back and forth is just like brothers would do. But if you ever see us in a quarrel, it's just a part of the show, because that is my best buddy, and he does not get enough thanks for the incredible things that he is doing, his willingness and his drive to be with the community. I couldn't be more blessed than to be riding this train with my best buddy FOMO.
Yeah, we thank you too, FOMO. We thank the whole team, everything that you guys are doing. Thank you, West Coast, for coming on. It's always a pleasure to see you and Rad and everybody else. So, Rad, do you have any other questions you want to ask?
Nope. I just want to say thanks to everybody for showing up. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. Let's all go see Waddy's channel now. Hit us up if you got one of the prizes, and we'll get that issued to you. And once again, thank you to FOMO and myself for coming. And this is Buddy Marble speaking. And thanks.
This has been awesome. I want to say thank you, Alex.
Whoa.
Thank you, Rad.
Rad, you're
Thank
Buddy?
you,
Buddy is
It all makes
everybody.
sense now.
Buddy just
Buddy is everybody.
Buddy is
Where
everybody.
were you at, FOMO?
I'm Buddy Marbles. This is Buddy Marbles speaking.
It all makes sense now.
All makes sense. And Buddy, thank you again for giving away more NFTs as usual. You're such a giving person. We're all blessed to be part of this project. So thank you again for giving away those NFTs.
Oh yes, Alex. And listen, those didn't come from me. They came from our community. FOMO, the House of Clownz, and every clown holder. All of those clowns are the communities. It's all of us. It's not Buddy Marbles. It's every single one of us.
Yeah, they seem to keep forgetting that we share the same C phrases. So every time he gives, it's actually my wallet too. And well, I'm not as excited to give it all away, but he has my C phrases, so I can't really do much.
FOMO, remember, give and give and give, and the more you will receive.
Yeah. Yeah, give, and we got nothing left. I got it.
All right, guys. Well, we won't take up any more of your time. But again, thank you for coming on. Thank you, West Coast, Buddy, FOMO, Rad, everybody in the chat.
This comes off. I got to go to dinner with my husband now.
It's supposed to be washable.
I think you should wear it. I think your makeup looks great. You should just wear it.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, I think you should wear it to dinner. Yep.
In Vegas, nobody's going to care. We'll go to Circus.
Bring in the clown. There ought to be clowns.
Take a picture, and we're going to need proof of that.
We'll see where I end up.
All right, guys. We'll let you all go. Again, thank you guys for showing up. And go out and look at some clowns. Join the community if you're not already. And let's take this ride together. So everybody have a great night. And we'll talk to you guys next time.